Hi everybody, it's your girl Tofu. We are back today with some Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 9. Let's get into it.
Sansa came to court this morning to plead for your life.
Can you free me from this pet?
I could, but will I? No.
Fairies.
No riddles, no stories. Tell me, what do you want?
Peace.
You want me to serve the woman who murdered my king, who butchered my men?
I want you to serve the realm. Tell the Queen you will confess your vile treason and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir. Cersei knows you as a man of honor. I believe she will allow you to take the black and live out your days on the wall.
You think my life is some precious thing to me? That I would trade my honor for a few more years of what? But I grew up with soldiers. I learned how to die a long time ago.
What of your daughter's life, my lord? Is that a precious thing to you?
Okay, I have thoughts. So, also sorry for the construction outside. They're doing things to the apartment. So sorry. I know that a lot of you guys may not be gamers, but I just finished playing a game called The Last of Us. Once I finished the game, I did a discussion about it, and basically it came down to I didn't agree with the protagonist's decision at the very end, which was to sacrifice the world in order to save his daughter, who he loves. I think the right thing to do would have been to sacrifice his daughter so that the rest of the world could live. And it's a zombie apocalypse game, right? And I was thinking about this game a lot, and then I was thinking about how I was recording Game of Thrones today. It just occurred to me that it felt kind of hypocritical what I was doing. So in my analyzation and discussion at the end of the game that we had finished, I was talking about how you should always prioritize, or I think it's right, to always prioritize the needs of the many over the needs of the few. And I faulted the protagonist for prioritizing the needs of a few, which was him and his daughter. Long story short, I was just questioning why I keep yelling at Ned to try to preserve his family and keep his family intact and to not be honorable, don't do the right thing, just try to survive. But when I was playing the game The Last of Us, I kept yelling at the protagonist, no, stop, like, you have to do the right thing, which is to save the rest of the world. Don't try to keep your family intact. Don't focus on survival. Do the right thing, which is to kind of sacrifice your daughter so that the rest of the world can live. I feel like I need to be a little less harsh on Ned because of how I play my games and my rationale for why I think characters may be wrong or right. Like, I just felt like I was so inconsistent with the way I'm giving Ned such shit for doing the things I wish the protagonists in the games I am playing are doing. I don't explain that well. He might be saying, though, what's best for the realm is that Stannis becomes king and not Joffrey. I guess there's a little bit of a difference with Ned because it could just be he's not sacrificing him and his family for the realm. Maybe it's more like he's sacrificing him and his family for honor and for morals. So I guess it's a little bit different than the game I played. Actually, that could be the reason why I have a problem with Ned's thinking, is that I don't see him really doing it for the realm. I've never gotten a vibe from him that's like, no, we need to do this to save the realm. It's what's best for the realm. I've always gotten, it's the right thing to do, it's honorable. And that is a little bit different from the game we played. I don't want Ned to overthrow Cersei and Joffrey because it's the right thing to do, because it's the moral thing to do. I want him to do it to save people. It's actually, if you think about it, maybe Ned is just doing this all for himself. Maybe it's completely selfish on Ned's part. It's not that he doesn't care about his family, but he doesn't really care who he has to kind of throw under the bus to preserve his own identity, maybe, which is just to be honorable, to be a soldier, like kind of how he said, like he grew up around soldiers. He knows what life he wants to lead and what life he wants to live out with kind of no regard for how his daughters will do, kind of like Varys mentioned. Honestly, I've just confused myself more. I thought I was a hypocrite going into like this little discussion that we're doing right now, and now I'm thinking that I'm right, and I'm getting confused. I'm like trying to discuss this and I'm just not articulating it well. Let's move on. Oh, sorry. I think the ravens are being dropped off to different... wait, never mind. That one died. Wait, are you supposed to kill the ravens who are sending messages? Are you supposed to kill the ravens that are sending messages? I feel like that's a waste of ravens.
Keep shooting them down. We can't risk Lord Walder sending word of your movements to the Lannisters.
Oh, that's why they're shooting them down.
My father would do whatever it took to secure our crossing. Whatever it took.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
It is a great pleasure to see you again after so many years, my lord.
Oh, spare me.
Was he in Harry Potter?
You're not Lord Frey till I die. Do I look dead to you?
Very close to death, actually.
Your mother would still be a milkmaid if I hadn't squirted you into her belly.
Ew. That was a gross-ass kiss. Slobber. That's how he kissed her hand.
You two. You see that? 15 she is. A little flower, and her honey's all mine.
Lecherous chuckle. The subtitles in parentheses said lecherous chuckle. I love the subtitles on this. I really do.
Your father didn't come to the wedding. Didn't come to the last one either. Or the one before that.
If you have that many weddings, how many times can you expect people to come to them?
You swore an oath to my father.
Oh yes, I said some words.
I thought a wolf was more appropriate for you than a bear. So I had a new pommel made called Longclaw.
Are they making him a ranger anyway? When he's supposed to be a steward to a Mormont person?
This is Valyrian steel.
Okay, I don't get the significance of Valyrian steel, but I'm pretty sure someone tried to use Valyrian steel to kill Bran, right? I want to know why Valyrian steel is, like, so neat. Like, I need to know.
The Mormonts have carried it for 5 centuries. It was meant for my son, Jorah.
Wait! I'm so stupid! I thought Jon had to still be sent to a Mormont person, and then I find out that, so Khaleesi's Mormont, this is his father, right? I thought Jon was still, like, at a standstill, and then he would be sent to be a steward, but I'm realizing now he's a steward right now to this guy who is Mormont. Like, I don't know how I didn't realize. Okay, I didn't realize Mormont was of the Night's Watch. Jon is the steward to him, which now makes sense because the last episode he came into this guy's room with Wolfie and they killed the zombie people with blue eyes. It makes sense now, but like I feel really silly that I didn't know before. I would have thought that like 8 episodes into the season now, I thought I'd know the characters. I may not be able to name them, but I'd know who they are, and then this fucking happened. Moving on. I know who this guy is now. I get it now.
I'll apologise to Salazar tonight.
No, you won't. The hand that your wolf tore off that thing's wrist ordered Thorn to lay it at the feet of this boy king. To get young Joffrey's attention. And bring me my supper.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, can I just say this? I'm really happy now that I know this guy is Mormont, and now that I know, like, Jon is a steward. Like, first of all, I still don't know how I fucking missed that, but I'm really happy that he's a good, like, master to serve for Jon. Like, Jon needs a little humility, but this is a nice guy, and he acknowledges and respects what Jon did for him, and now I feel like they're on good terms, and I really like this dynamic. And yeah, so Mormont does look like this Mormont. I see the resemblance now, even though like they're actors and they're literally like not related at all, but like the color of their hair and like their beard, it matches. I get it now. I'm sorry for missing it. I feel like Jon's coming into his own. He's like becoming like a respected member of the Night's Watch. Look at him! Oh, he's doing so well at his job. I'm so proud.
Sword! 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 Sword!
Ooh, it's such a pretty sword. I like it. I want one.
I read the message to Maester Raymond. It's your brother Rob.
What about him?
He's heading south. To war. All his bannermen have rallied to his side. They'll keep him safe.
But Jon wants to be there with Rob.
I should be there.
Yeah. Typical. I love how he say, OMG, it's so nice that like Jon's coming into his own and he's like a respected member of the Night's Watch, and then like literally he probably wants to leave now to go join his brother in the fight. Like, okay.
That never get back across.
Did Frey give permission? Tell us, Caitlin. Tell us.
What did he say?
He said yes.
Lord Walder has granted your crossing.
I knew it. What's the condition though? What is the condition?
And what does he want in return?
Yeah, what is the condition?
You will be taking on his son, Oliver, as your personal squire.
That seems reasonable. That seems very reasonable.
And Arya will marry his son, Waldron.
And?
Oh, more?
When the fighting is done, you will marry one of his daughters, whichever you prefer.
See, you get to choose! That's gracious. I find that gracious.
Did you get a look at his daughters?
I did.
And?
One was...
One of them was decent. Ross like, God damn it.
Do you consent?
Yes, these are great conditions. I'm sorry, they're not great conditions, but they could be worse. Like, this isn't so bad. Like, these families do alliances through marriage all the time, and most of the time they don't even want to marry each other. So, like, this isn't the worst thing ever. Like, it probably would have happened to a different family, if not, like, what's his name? Walter Frey? I'm gonna call him Walter Frey. This seems like a pretty sweet deal to me. Like, Rob could always, like, take a mistress, right? Like, that's kind of, like, sexist. What if the wife really loves him? What if Rob takes a mistress and then his new wife will be really sad because she, like, actually loves him, and then we'll have, like, a Robert Cersei situation on our hands. Let's see how it plays out. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, that looks sanitary. I bet you washed your hands before cutting that meat, didn't you? This is why y'all are gonna die of disease.
Sam said you wanted to see me.
I did indeed. Did you ever wonder why the men of the Night's Watch take no wives and father no children?
Yes, I do wonder. Tell me right now. Oh, I know why. I know why. I'm thinking because of the whole Black Widow thing. You know how she was like an assassin or whatever, and she got like a hysterectomy so that she couldn't have children, because she's like, the one thing that would matter more than a mission would be like your child.
In the Red Room where I was trained, they have a graduation ceremony. They sterilize you. One less thing to worry about. The one thing that might matter more than a mission. Makes everything easier, even killing.
And that's why like the Night's Watch doesn't allow them to have children. Your family like would be the one thing that you would hold more important in your eyes than your duty to the Night's Watch or whatever, your job there. I think Blind Guy is telling Jon this because Jon still has that family. He doesn't have a wife and children, but he has his brother and his brother's cause right now that he wants to help and he wants to leave for. But I think this guy's trying to remind him, no, you don't have anything outside. Like, this is your home, this is your family. Like, there's a reason why we don't let you have families. You need to focus kind of like on your thing here at the wall. Yeah.
So they will not love.
See, like, I was on the right track here.
If the day should ever come when your Lord Father was forced to choose between honor on the one hand and those he loves on the other, what would he do?
Honor.
He would do whatever was right.
Yeah.
No matter what.
What is honor compared to a woman's love? And what is duty against the feel of a newborn son in her arms? Or a brother's smile?
Brother's smile. See, like, he was bringing this up for a purpose. I was right. I knew it.
We're all human. Oh, we all do our duty when there's no cost to it. Honor comes easy then. Sooner or later, in every man's life, there comes a day when it is not easy. A day when he must choose.
Yep.
And this is my day.
Yes, it is, Jon. Yes, it is.
I know.
You do not know. Oh,
I feel like they all know, Jon. Here I was telling everyone watching that you were gaining a little bit of humility. But you're not. He thinks he's like the only one in the world who could possibly be experiencing this feeling. Like, how many men are in the Night's Watch? How many men do you know who are willingly celibate? Who willingly have no wives, no children, no partners, and they don't want any. They don't want that life. One, maybe, you have encountered. I feel like most people, for that matter, not men, like, they want partners and they want lives like that. So Jon thinking, oh, you don't know what this, you can't know what I'm feeling. Like, they all know what Jon is feeling. They've all probably encountered a woman or encountered a partner or wanted children. Like, they've all probably wanted that life and, like, could have had it or seen it within their grasp, but they just couldn't, you know? Like, they've all probably been in Jon's position. So him thinking, no, you can't possibly know what this is like, it's just so, well, I know he's kind of going through, like, a crisis right now. Emotionally, he's in turmoil and whatever, but, like, it's ignorant for him to think that he's the only one in the world who could possibly know what he's feeling. I'm sure every single one of them, even the person he's talking to, Blind Guy, I'm sure Blind Guy has had that feeling before, knowing that you want something, that you want, you know, a partner and kids, but you can't have it because you got your duty here. Like, I'm sure all of them have experienced that. Honestly, guys, everything I say could probably be condensed into, like, one sentence. Why use 10 words when you can use 10,000? That's literally me in a nutshell. Okay, moving on. So sorry. Why am I using so many hand gestures today?
What could I do when the ravens brought the news? Ruin of my house, the death of my family. When I heard they had killed my brother's son, and his poor son, and the children, even the little children.
Who are you?
My father was Micah, the first of his name.
You're Aemon Targaryen.
I'm a maester of the Citadel, bound in service to Castle Black and the Night's Watch.
Oh my god! It's even worse than I thought! Oh my god! I knew that this guy had to have experienced something at some point, but like, holy shit, he's actually of royal blood. He's a Targaryen! Oh my... He's related to Khaleesi, guys. I didn't expect this. I thought I'd just get a little something like, I saw a woman and she was pretty and I wanted to have her babies, and then we got this instead. What a lovely surprise.
I will not tell you to stay or go. You must make that choice yourself and live with it for the rest of your days.
Honestly, what a perfect person to talk to Jon about this, though. I feel like that guy actually gets it. Like, even more so than maybe everyone else in the Night's Watch. What a twist, though. I did not see that one coming. Well, I mean, he has white hair, but like all old people have white hair. Oh, is he dying from infection from his wound from the his little fight? I thought it was just like a little itty bitty wound and it got cleaned out, but apparently not.
The Stark host has moved south from the Twins, with Lord Frey's levies in tow. They're a day's march north.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will be in the vanguard.
The vanguard? Me and the tribesmen, on the front lines.
I don't understand why they're putting Tyrion and the wild people on the front lines. Like, what is Tyrion thinking? Like, what is that going to accomplish? Is that going to, like, surprise Robb's people, eh?
They do seem rather ferocious.
Ferocious? Last night, Moonbrother stabbed a stone crow over a sausage. Where did you find one so pretty at this hour?
I took her from, Sir... What's his name?
Sir, what's his name?
What sort of accent is that?
Foreign.
No shit. Tyrion's like...
I want you to share my tent. I want you to pour my wine, laugh at my jokes, rub my legs when they are sore after a day's ride.
I think everyone wants that.
I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world, which it may well be.
Most people want that, I think.
Do you accept my proposal?
I think that answers that question. Tyrion's such a daddy, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think we need to add him to our list, our running list of daddies on the channel. I like her eyeshadow. It's very cute. Lovely application. Oh, he is infected. I think he's actually gonna die. Unless Witchy here saves him.
Save him and I will free you, I swear it. You must know a way. Some magic.
They are gonna save him.
There is a spell. Some would say death is cleaner.
Wait, ooh, what if the Witchy is gonna make him into a zombie with the blue eyes? Maybe that's how the zombie people with blue eyes like came about. Is because of the witches.
Do it.
Do it.
Rosianna!
Lovely.
The baby is coming.
Fetch the midwives.
They will not come. This issue is cursed. The witch, she can bring baby. I hear her say so.
But now someone's gonna enter the tent. Let me guess, we're moving on to a different scene with different people, and I don't get to know the conclusion of that story for a while.
You look like you're in agony. Fire is burning your pretty soft skin.
What are y'all doing? Oh, you're having fun. That's fun for you?
Let's play a new game. There's a Bravo C knife game I could teach you.
Does it involve the potential for losing fingers?
Not if you win.
No. Let's do something I'm good at.
Strip poker.
I happen to be a great judge of character. This sounds like a boring game.
I make a statement about your past. If I'm right, you drink. If I'm wrong, I drink.
Braun first.
You've been north of the wall. You once loved a woman many years ago, but it turned out badly, so you've never let yourself love again. Oh, wait, that's me.
Oh, Tyrion, you love someone? Tyrion loves someone. I'm gonna cry.
My turn.
Ask away.
I want to know more about his love.
Who were you in love with?
I love her.
Our lord here used to be married.
Married?
Married?
Another night, perhaps.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
It's not a pleasant story.
Oh, I want to hear it, though. It's gonna be real juicy. I'm excited.
My brother Jamie and I were riding when we heard a scream. We ran out onto the road, clothes half torn off, with two men on our heels. I took her to the nearest inn and fed her, and somehow I found myself in her bed.
She died tragically. She died tragically, didn't she?
And by morning, I was deep enough in love to ask for
morning?
Septon sobered up and told my father.
The father had her killed. Oh, Tywin killed her.
Girl was a whore, you see. Jamie had arranged the whole thing. After my brother confessed, my father brought in my wife and gave her to his guards. He brought me into the barracks and made me watch. As I said, I was young and stupid.
You're still young and stupid.
He's like, gotta go. That's my cue to leave. I don't know why I'm crying. Like, it's so stupid. I wasn't crying, I was tearing up, okay? Tearing up. I'm not funny. Actually, if you think about it, that was like a really good pun. Like, tearing up, because I was like tearing up about Tyrion. You know what? I'm just gonna see myself out.
Dominion over the Vale begins now. Onward, claim what is yours.
Ooh, are we gonna have like a battle scene? I love battles. I really do. No, they're like trampling Tyrion. Oh! Tywin is not gonna approve of that. Tyrion being out before the war even started. I didn't get to see a battle. I just get to see the aftermath. Huh. Wait, what? What? We're floating. Are we on a cart? Oh, we are on like a cart of some sort. A wagon, says the subtitles.
How did our tribesmen do?
Yeah?
It's not funny. Those are Rob's men, right? Like, why am I laughing?
I hear we won. The scouts were wrong. There were 2,000 Stark bannermen, not 20.
Did we get the Stark boy at least?
He wasn't here.
Where was he?
With his other 18,000 men.
Huh. Oh,
by the time they...
That's Jamie! Oh, shit!
Lady Stark, I'd offer you my sword, but I seem to have lost it.
I understand their tactic now. Oh, and it was a smart one. Okay.
We could end this war right now, boy. Choose your weapons, and let's end this here and now.
If we do it your way, Kingslayer, you'd win. We're not doing it your way.
I do like that Rob knows his weaknesses, though. That even in the state that he's in, Jamie would still win that battle. Rob, you might be a smart boy. I mean, he is. Like, he had a good tactic. Clearly, kind of like tricked Tywin's strategy, I think. And only had 2,000 men kind of there as like a distraction so that they could send 18,000 forcefully at Jamie's part of where he had the 30,000 men, I think. Like, I see you, Rob. I'm sorry for giving you so much shit last episode. Last episode.
Did we free my father? Did we rescue my sisters from the Queen?
This war is far from over.
I'm glad that he sees the weight of what he did, though. He's not like, yes, we won. He's like, I understand what we just did, and it's kind of shitty, but like, we did what we had to do. But like, he acknowledges the weight of the sacrifice he just made. It's not just nothing to him. Like, it meant something to him that he sent 2,000 men as a sacrifice, as a distraction. Rob, you may be growing on me. Arya! I'm like proud, but I'm also appalled. She's just too good to...
Hey, where's everyone going? They're taking him to the Sept of Baelor, the hand of the king.
What's the Sept of Baelor? Wait, always take your snacks with you, sweetie. Don't leave the pigeon. Take the pigeon with you. He sees her. He sees Arya. Are we having a trial? What's happening?
I come before you to confess my treason.
Oh, okay.
I betrayed the faith of my king. I swore to protect and defend his children, but before his blood was cold, I plotted to murder his son and seize the throne for myself. Joffrey Baratheon is the one true heir to the Iron Throne.
Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I did not expect that to happen. What? He actually, what? He's protecting his family.
The gods are just. They can also be merciful. What is to be done with this traitor?
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch, and my Lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father. But they have the soft hearts of women.
Wait.
So long as I am your king, treason shall never go unpunished.
Wait.
Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
What?
Stop it!
Wait.
Don't look!
Let me go! Let me go!
Shut your mouth!
No. so done with YouTube right now. I just cried in my last video. It's so stupid that I'm crying in this video. Like, can I have a happy a happy episode? Okay, I don't have anything to say. I don't want to say anything. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Until the next episode of whatever we're doing, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.